Who is winning? We should not bow our heads in shame as a nation. At least we, the Ambazonians, have been fighting the beast for 9 years. We never had sweet dreams, and some are shocked today of the election results or scam, mocked, degraded, and relegated us to the background. We, the Ambazonians, are now spectators, popcorn in hand and smoking tobacco and watching the games. I occasionally enjoy the videos that pop up from Douala, Garoua, Bafoussam, etc. This time, no Bamenda. The voices have gone to the bushes. Instead, those directly affected by the fraud of the 2025 vote should learn to shoot like the snipers and go after those that sent them in the first place. Take a leaf from the Ambazonian cookbook, or is it workbook, or better still, war book. So far, armored trucks haven't been used, nor machine guns, but get ready for them. We are still licking our wounds. Don't we know those who sit in high offices and get orders for innocent civilians to be killed? The smart and revengeful citizen should simply create underground organizations to take care of them. It's a natural evolutionary process in nation building. As long as a regime uses rogue tactics to muscle civilians, which they are, those civilians have to think of ways to go rogue. It's called self-defense. The Americans, Europeans, Israelites, etc., who gave and still give our regimes guns, have shown us the example many times over. If the oppressors don't live in fear, they will never seek fair ground. I have never minced my words. For all our lives, we have seen the same tactics used by the same people ruling us. People who were in power before many of us were born 50 years ago. We were born to the news of Makiza terrorists, and we believe it. And some who had lived it believed it. Recently, some have been born to the news of the Amber terrorists, and they believe it. Meanwhile, some who lived before the Amber emergence and understand the root cause have pretentiously sided with the same person or system that has been the terrorist from the very beginning of the creation of this shithole state, and still rigging the people's votes. How long can we be so stupid? What's been done today to the masses by the regime's thugs is not a change or script nor playbook. It's the same script from the same playbook, and it's working. When Ambazonia went against the practices prescribed by that playbook, it's the same shameless ones complaining today against the Paul Biya system of rigging votes who denounce Ambazonia. They mocked it, blackmailed it, abused it, and blacklisted it. What did they expect? All across the nation, there are riots and violent responses, but this time, every vigilant person realizes that the Ambazonia Anglophone is totally absent in the fight and news. No death in Bamenda so far for the first time. This is serious. The most powerful cylinder in the Cameroon combustion process is not letting out steam. What is the message? If the Anglophones had been involved, they would have spearheaded the resistance against the Bia's 2025 election fraud. The rest of the nation would have been emboldened to follow suit and turn Bia over, but the Ambazonian fuel and fire is absent, and one can see the difference. Let the Francophone and those modeled Anglophiles fight their presidential election fight. We, the Ambazonians, have fought, and like Spartans, we are still fighting ours. We have died and we are still dying, but we will never surrender. Even if weakened on the front. We are emerging soon with new blood and tactics. I had made it clear that my wish was for Biya to win the election, and it has come to pass. It's a sarcasm, but a good one. Maybe this time Chiruma will join us and fight against the historical injustices because of a sudden he has realized that he is also not spared. Now, the real challenge has been once again pushed in front of us to properly get rid of Bia and free ourselves from these brutes. The willing Francophones should now think to support Ambazonia and also get lessons from us on how to fight the regime they once supported to crush Ambazonia. The force of law, the forces of law and order disorder the armed forces are now against the anonymous crowd in many La République du Cameroon cities. And so far, there are few casualties. The army is an instrument for bolstering, protecting, and expanding the established order of the present. The masses, on the other hand, have momentum but haven't formed a movement yet. The momentum of the masses transcends into a mass movement only through vigorous leadership. For now, there is no leadership to lead the dispersed and disarrayed masses into a compact movement. Cheruma has been an opposition leader, which means he has a practical organization already and will be difficult to pass over as a revolutionary leader. According to the present dispensation, the revolutionary leader emerges from the masses, not from established institutions like a political party. Thus, the pockets of rowdies and unsophisticated, disgruntled youths think of destroying the present to make it agreeable to their whims, and there will be clashes with the armed forces. A mass movement's preoccupation is with the future, and it derives its vigor and drive from this preoccupation. Cheruma, heading a political party that came to the limelight by luck because of the disqualification of Kamto, still has it tough to convince the people. As it stood and stands, people just wanted to get rid of Bia irrespective of inclination. The real fight starts now. Get prepared. PK, 27 October 2025, day of false election result. This one na special message where it come from PK, a very brilliant Ambazonian man. He is based in Switzerland. We thank him for this message. I couldn't have read it alone. I decided to bring it to your attention. Thank you so much, PK. Thank you, Ambazonians. And when I thank me, PK, for comment section, I will see you again for my next update. And even if I explain anything, you not already understand the message. Thank you.